Hi guys, what's up? Basketballer here. We are now in the second game of this March 22nd, 2022 NBA Game Day. We got Atlanta Hawks with a record of 35 and 36, visiting Madison Square Garden, and the New York Knicks with a record of 30 and 41. The game will be at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 7:30 a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Basketballer. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on the bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. All right. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings first before we proceed. Atlanta Hawks, they are actually at number 10 in the East. For their last 10 games, they have actually won 6, so they're actually doing good. Approaching this game, though, Atlanta Hawks is coming off a loss. While the New York Knicks, they are behind Atlanta Hawks by 5 games. They are at number 12. Their playoffs hopes are still alive. They just really need to pile a lot of wins, and to save this game for them. For the last 10 games, the Knicks have won 5, so they are actually doing decent. Just like Atlanta Hawks approaching this game, they are coming off a loss. All right, so on this game, New York Knicks would have the home court advantage as the game will be held at Madison Square Garden. In terms of momentum, both teams are coming off losses, but I have to give a slight advantage towards Atlanta Hawks as they are having 6 wins out of their last 10 games. In terms of fatigue, well, both teams are actually coming off rest day, so we can just skip that part. So let's just go ahead and take a look at the injury list for both teams. For Atlanta Hawks, Lou Williams and John Collins are ruled out for this game. And we have Bogdan Bogdanovic listed as questionable because of his quadriceps problems. So we got two players out for the Hawks, possibly 3, depending on Bogdanovic's situation. And for the Knicks, we got Cam Reddish, Derrick Rose, and Nerlens Noel out for them. So that's a total of 3 players out for the New York Knicks. And I'm looking at the spread now. It actually opened with the Hawks having -2 spread, but as we speak now, it is at -1. All right, it can't be smaller than that, right? -1 plus 1. So let's just do money line here. Okay, so what are my thoughts down here? Well, the New York Knicks, just like I said, they are still alive. Their playoffs hopes are still alive. It's just that for the remaining games, if not win them all, at least just they can only afford to lose maybe once or twice. But then of course they're not looking at that. They just need to win as many games as possible, and let's just go ahead and wait and see if they can still make it. Both the Knicks and Wizards are actually right behind Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks are at number 10 of the Eastern Conference, holding on to that last spot for that mini tournament. So both teams are actually needing this win. The Hawks, of course, to solidify their spot right there, while the Knicks to improve their chances to make it there on that mini tournament. The Hawks are missing John Collins and Lou Williams. That's an automatic like 20 to 30 points combined, right? Now, if the Hawks would still be missing Bogdan Bogdanovic, man, that's going to be a lot of offense and a lot of points that they would need to cover. For the New York Knicks, I feel like they can actually nail this win. Because I've gone ahead and reviewed how these two teams have been playing for this season. They have already played 3 times, and all those 3 games the Knicks have won. Um, and man, it's even better for them now because John Collins and Lou Williams ain't there. I mean, we know how much damage Lou Williams can do and what John Collins can do inside. For those wins that the Knicks had against Atlanta Hawks, it's because of their bigs. It's because of their bigs uh, attacking them inside the paint. Not necessarily it's the bigs who are attacking, but maybe it's RJ Barrett or it's the guards causing the confusion of for the defense of Atlanta Hawks. And I think the Knicks would actually need to do the same thing. They need to attack the paint. They need to attack Atlanta Hawks. I know the Hawks have Capella, perhaps one of the best defenders right now in the league, but they don't have his buddy. John Collins. So it's going to be easier for the Knicks bigs to actually wait for their drop passes and all that, for the lobs and all that, because again, John Collins ain't around. I know they got a Kung Wu or they got other power forwards right there, but John Collins is John Collins. And I'm pretty sure that the Knicks would actually feed off the crowd, off MSG, and man, it's a desperation time for the Knicks now. So I'm gonna lay it on the New York Knicks. I'm gonna take my chance on the Knicks, as again it's almost a do or die for them. All right. So again, my pick on this one would be New York Knicks +1, or maybe you can just do money line since it's just a 1 point, a matter of 1 point. But again, my pick would be New York Knicks +1. Peace out, pasay love, and God bless.